I recently moved here about 6 years ago. Initially, I was going to be just a fitness coach. During the pandemic, fitness was out, and it really gave me a chance to dive back into martial arts. And after the pandemic ended, we started coaching and going to fights, and realizing that there was a real need for a space that allowed fighters to develop in a clean but fun environment. We eventually started partnering with the WKA, and they helped us grow our martial arts program, but then also helped us develop our show, All City Fight Night.
I've been in martial arts my entire life, and when I was about 50 or 49, I just started realizing I was getting pretty heavy, and I started working out again and kind of thought I'd do a little bit of training. And a mutual friend of Jason and I's introduced me and Jason, and that's where Wild Style came about. We became business partners, and we opened the Wild Style Gym in Snohomish. We've been close friends ever since, and partners, and here we are now starting to promote and push deeper into the fight game.
My name is Jason Morris, and I am the co-owner and matchmaker for All City Fight Night. I've always loved good fights. I've always watched fighting. You know, that's what got me into training martial arts in the first place. You think about people like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard. These guys are heroes that I used to grow up watching. I just love the impact that they have on the fans. I think that going to great fights is a great way to inspire people. It's a great way to bring people together. There's a lot of storytelling in fights. Like, you see so many people dig out of terrible situations and rise to the occasion. I can't think of a sport that has more dynamic stories, more action, and I think it's undeniable that fighting is one of the best sports.
I totally agreed. I felt like there was a kind of a niche, a hole that needed to be filled in the fight scene in Washington, in our area at least. And we wanted to kind of bring something a little more elevated, something that had a little more of a, not just fights or quality of fights, but also kind of an entertainment side of it that felt a little more like a show than just a fight. I feel like we've done that very thing, actually.
I think All City provides a really unique experience. We have a state-of-the-art venue. We treat our fighters really good. We try to do our best to put them on a stage that will make their experience very memorable. You know, my hope is that as they grow in their career, they can make the jump to professional ranks without having to go through a very tough growth period. You know, I feel like it's a lot of fun fighting here. We put on a great show, and I feel like the fighters really appreciate being treated like stars. I think that it's really cool to see the kind of person that becomes an avid fight fan. We're in a really nice environment. You know, the Apex is an amazing place. A lot of people feel very comfortable coming here. And I think that with the artwork, the great food and drinks and all the stuff that's around, I think it's made it a lot more palatable coming to a fight. And it's really cool to see the diversity of our crowd. Like, you have your typical fight fans that would show up no matter what. But then you also have a lot of people that never heard about fighting before, and All City's their favorite show, the ultimate fight party. You got fire dancers, got music, got awesome food, awesome drinks. Downstairs is a restaurant if you want to go and have a good time. You know, I think that, you know, if you're looking for a great all-inclusive night, I think All City Fight Night has that.
Well, I think it's an elevated experience. I believe that it isn't just fights. Jason doesn't just bring in any fights. He brings in really, really top quality competitors. Every single fight we have, both fighters are absolutely capable of walking out of that with a win. And we really wanted to build an experience that people could see something that was at a really high level. And if you look at even the people that come here to watch the fights, I mean, people are in cocktail dresses, people are dressed up. It's just a little higher end experience, which is exactly what we felt like was needed in the fight world right now.
Do you remember the original Ninja Turtles movie? this place kind of has a vibe like where the Foot Clan used to meet up. It's like got graffiti everywhere. It's dark, but it also has like, cool lighting at the same time. I think it makes a really cool vibe. I think that fight culture and street culture kind of go hand in hand. And I think that a lot of these kids that are participating in our event, they get a chance to enjoy all of it. Like there is a little bit of element of the street, but there's also a little bit element of the martial arts as well. And I think it bonds really nicely. And I think it's something that's familiar, but also something new.
To me, it's the perfect spot. It's not overly large, but it has a feel to it. There's an energy here during the fights that I have never seen anywhere else. I always tell everybody it feels a little bit like a small Madison Square Gardens. And so I think that for what it is that we're trying to do, that elevated experience, I feel like it's the perfect spot for that. And Snohomish County and the city of Everett are very, very supportive of all of us and what we're trying to do. And so we've been able to really get the community involved as well.
Sponsors have a great time at our events. It's a great place to, bring your team, bring your clients. It's a safe environment. It's a fun environment. They're going to see something they've never seen before. Fights, fire dancers, graffiti, music, dancing. We all love it. And I think the best thing is everyone leaves having a good time. Like if you're not so much into fights, but you like great entertainment, you're going to get that. If you love fights, you're going to get that. If you just want to have a great time with your people, it's a great venue to do that. We have open seating out here in the GA area. We have stage and balcony. We have ringside. There's not a bad seat in the house. I think it's a great way for you to enjoy your community too. We have people from government all over our city coming in and enjoying our fights.
Well, I think all the businesses in Everett, which is really an emerging city right now, need to come together and work together. And Apex has multiple different things. We have a large museum, an art museum that we quite often go out and try to get sponsors for. And the fights are probably one of the biggest draws that Apex has. And it has a multiple different layers of people who come to this particular event. And plus we have a streaming, a pay-per-view situation. So you're getting outside of the walls of just Apex or outside of even the area, the region, for people to see your brand. And so I think that getting people involved puts them right in front, their brand right in front of the very people, that the demographic that shows that what they're providing is exactly what these people are buying right now. And as far as being a fighter, I think there's a lot of different places to fight. I mean, the fact is, there's all over the region, there's a place to go if you want to fight. What we're trying to do is we're trying to give two things: an opportunity to fight at a higher level as far as the experience, even for the fighter, and give them a crowd that is respectful but has high energy, and also allows us to have the sanctioning body that gives them the ability to fight. For instance, like coming up on Saturday night, very, very high level and a world championship and some regional championships. Then a lot of fighters don't get that opportunity typically, but we've been able to put that together here, and I think the fighters are going to find that this is a really great spot.
I think it's really cool that we're able to take fighters from their first fight all the way to world title fight. I think that it has a huge impact on the martial arts community where, you can be fighting local guys forever, and now you get a chance to grow under one banner and get a chance to fight the best people in the world. I think that it's great for gyms to see their students grow. I think it's great for our community to see that, there's a linear path to achieving great things under one roof. It's great being a coach and a matchmaker. I think that it's really fun for our students to go to the gym, learn lessons about the things that they see happen in the ring every All City. In the beginning, we would teach lessons, and I think that your students kind of have to take your word for it, but when we teach these lessons about, how to block, why you move a certain way, the importance of footwork, a lot of times the students might not have any exposure to it until they see it done at a high level. So it's great having All City as a learning tool for me as a coach, because I can always prove our theories work based on what we see in the ring. We can always prove why you should not do certain things or why you should do certain things based on the things we've watched together. And we can always go back and watch the fights. That's the best part. We can hang out, watch the fights together, learn together, and enjoy martial arts. I think right now we're still in the building phase. We're currently partnered with the World Kickboxing Association, and they've been doing a great job helping us understand more about the martial arts and fight world. And I think now that we're having our fighters develop and we're hosting title fights, world title fights, I think that we're going to attract more high-level competition. I think our fans are getting more educated. It's great to see people come watch the fights, then go join gyms and start training. I think that our fan base is growing and getting more and more excited. It's also great to be in a place where casual, off the street, never seen a fight before type people are coming in and enjoying the entertaining atmosphere that we provide for them. So I think in the next 3 years, that's only going to continue to grow.
I've been in the fight scene a long time, and I have never seen the level of energy that is here. It's just electric, and I have never had anyone come to me after a fight and say, that wasn't what I expected. It's always like, wow, that was over the top. I mean, we've got fighters and fire and dancing, I mean, everything you can think of. And so I think that the average person leaves here having really felt like they had an experience. We are offering something to the fight world and to the fans that aren't able to see other places. And there's some other really great promoters out there and some really great shows. And we've tried to make sure that ours is completely different. I feel like we've done that, and I think that as we continue to build All City Fight Night, I think you're going to see an enhanced experience every single time. And we're just getting better and better at what we do. Jason's getting better and better fighters involved. And I mean, we've got here people from across the pond fighting this weekend. And so I feel like the best for All City Fight Night is still to come.